As secondary teachers, I feel like we have all experienced something like this with our students. Now I want you to take those awesome ideas and share them with someone in your group. It can be a bit more work to get secondary students to interact with each other. It's why I think it's so important to incorporate little team building activities, whether it's small groups or partners, throughout the entire quarter, the entire semester, if you teach middle school, throughout the entire year. To students, it might feel like fun time, but as teachers, we know better than that. We know the ripple effect. We know how that impacts class discussion, building a positive classroom environment, comfortability with each other. If students feel like they're going to be judged, they're not going to want to speak. Let's bridge that gap, like what I did there. I will go over with you the supplies that I use, how you can easily substitute for just about anything, how I grouped, how I scored them, how much time they had, how it went, because it's never perfect. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Alexa Borota. I teach high school English. I also taught middle school for 8 years. This is a really great team building. What was I saying? That it's a really good team building activity for secondary students in general. This week was my 4th time doing this, and there will be a 5th. I did not create this activity. I was actually a participant in this activity many years ago. While I don't remember every little bit of it, I do remember laughing and coming out of that activity knowing that I would try it with my students, and I've just been doing it ever since. Oh, and if you like this video, you should subscribe for more. Let's go. Hi. Don't ask me why I'm standing up here. I am prepping for a bridge building teamwork makes the dream work activity tomorrow. I'm taking you along with me. My group today did an index card tower challenge. That was a lot of fun. That is why I am cleaning up. The first thing I need to do is take my desks that are set up in pairs and put them into trios, teams of 3. I'm out of breath because 1, I'm just a little sick, and 2, today's Valentine's Day in high school. So it's a good day. First, I'll arrange my desks in trios. I've done this in 4s before, and I noticed there's a little less for the 4th person to do. 2s work, but that's a lot of materials. For this week's bridge, I gave each group 25 straws, 2 pairs of scissors, painter's tape, and 2 rubber bands. I lucked out with the colors. Amazon had an amazing deal on these 300 packs of straws. And painter's tape is generally affordable when you buy it in bulk. If you follow me, you know that painter's tape is a must-have for me. I use it almost every day. With this type of activity, you could really give students any materials you want and ask them to create anything that applies to you and your room and your grade level. Purchasing painter's tape works out for me because I use it so often. If you're not going to use painter's tape, don't buy painter's tape. Use something that you already have or something you know you are going to use in the future. For me, the rubber bands were so random. They were like that random ingredient that you see on Chopped or Hell's Kitchen that nobody knows how to use.
In this case, this pork bung is actually the rectum of a pig.
People at home are wondering how he's gonna make a taco out of it.
Grouping. So I randomly grouped them at the start of class. I just loved seeing them interact with their peers who they wouldn't otherwise really talk to, and we made it a competition. Soon after they got into their groups and checked out their materials, I let them know how they would be judged. And that was based on the appearance of their bridge, the sturdiness and stability of their bridge, a balanced use of all of their materials, which really just meant no excessive use of the tape, and of course teamwork. All members must be involved in the process. I find 25 minutes to be the perfect amount of time for this activity. Just a little word of advice: assign a timekeeper to each group. Overall, it was great. It went really well in terms of breaking the ice and building a positive work environment. And I mean, no class is the same. One class was super talkative throughout the entire process, while the other one, everyone worked together to accomplish their goal, but the vibe, the dynamic was more chill and laid back. No single activity is going to magically get every single student talking to each other. We just kind of need to accept and encourage the steps of the process and getting there.